Oleksandr Zinchenko is officially a Ghana. Arsenal fans, kudos for signing your 50th player of the season, either for you, coming in from Man City, Premier League proven, technically gifted. He is one of the players that is really so much versatile, and his versatility talks more for him than what people really didn't know about him. That is Oleksandr Zinchenko, a Ukrainian captain from Man City, and he is finally rejoining his former assistant coach or coach at Man City in the names of Mikel Arteta, who is the permanent coach right now at the side which goes by names of Arsenal. I don't know how many likes you are going to give this video, because we are here to bring you this story that most of you have been waiting for, because even on Twitter you guys were saying, announce Zinchenko, announce Zinchenko. And guess what? Your pressure has been felt, and the board has gone ahead to announce Zinchenko in there for you. Smash the like button, comment and share. Comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I go by the names of Rokani David, and this is Rokani Media Football onto the mix in there for you. And if at all you are really so much okay with what is happening right about now, and this news of Zinchenko has really taken you overboard, just go ahead and really smash the like button, guys. Smash it like never before. Let's get into what Arsenal really had to say when they brought in this multi-talented player, who Kyle Walker told us that on the field of play, as they're training, he's more technically gifted than people like Mahrez, people like Gundogan, people like Kevin De Bruyne. All of us, we know that Kevin De Bruyne is really what, but Kyle Walker told us names that we got even shocked. You get? So let's get into what Arsenal really put up today when they signed a man who goes by names of Zinchenko. That's what Arsenal first put up onto their website. And they said Zinchenko signs for Man City in there for you. That's what Arsenal put up. Then they later went ahead to let us know that Oleksandr Zinchenko has joined us on a long-term contract in there for you. The 25-year-old brings huge experience of the Premier League and international football to our squad, having made 128 appearances for Man City and playing 50 times in his country, Ukraine. Alex developed through the youth academy of Ukrainian club Shakhtar Donetsk, moving to FA Ufa in Russia in 2015. After 37 appearances with FC Ufa, he signed for Man City in 2016, spending the 2016-2017 year or season on loan at the Dutch side PSG Eindhoven. Before returning to City the following season, left-sided player Alex, who is comfortable operating in the field and defense, has won the Premier League and the League Cup 4 times. You get? So Arsenal sorry about that. So Arsenal is really getting in a 4-time Premier League winner and a 4-time League Cup winner in there for you. He has also won the FA Cup once and played in the 2021 UEFA Champions League finale in there for you. That is Zinchenko. And that's what the Arsenal website had me to say about the man of the moment in there for you. Smash the like button, comment and share. Welcome Zinchenko to Arsenal, you guys, because it's always nice having good players and talented players like Zinchenko to your club, and you have to welcome him massively in there for you. Now, after the website put up that, they had to let us know what the technical director Edu is saying about Zinchenko, what Mikel Arteta is saying about Zinchenko, and what Zinchenko had to say about his team, Arsenal, that he has just joined. Let's go into what Zinchenko had really to say in the way, because there was lots of stories that have been revealed and why Arsenal really came in to go for signing like Zinchenko. All right, Edu said, I'm very pleased to see how we are working as a team here in the club. We put a plan together. Ali and Zinchenko was a main focus on our list. We are pleased to have him with us now because he has the attributes which I'm sure are going to put our squad at a different level in there for you. So when you look at what Edu is saying, he's telling us that he was on their list. He was the main focus on their list in there for you, and I think he has brought it the best way. You get? Reason being, they had Lisandro Martinez as their number 1 priority, but Zinchenko was also their main focus, because being a second priority doesn't really take you off being the focus, what the team is focusing on. I really believe that him saying that he was their main focus, obviously was their main focus in the second fido. The first fido was Lisandro Martinez, and the second fido was Zinchenko in there for you. And finally, he has arrived at Arsenal in there for you, and the technical director is really doing a very good job to recruit players for Mikel Arteta, as Mikel Arteta is here very much okay with what is going on at Arsenal in there for you. Then, Mikel Arteta, he said, "We are so happy Alex has joined us. He's a player that I personally know really well and continue to follow him after my time at Man City. Alex is a high-quality player who will give us options and versatility." Obviously, he's coming in at Arsenal with versatility. And trust me, he might be the best technically gifted player at Arsenal either for you, because he's good on the ball. Anywhere you play him, he's really going to go ahead and really show you that, all right, manager, I will show you what I'm good at. And trust me, I'm going to come up with a video tomorrow showing you how Arsenal, how 5 ways, how Mikel Arteta can field Zinchenko on the field of play in there for you. I'm going to do that video tomorrow. It's going to be here in there for you, because you guys need to know how this guy is going to feature in for Arsenal. Because he's really talented, and his versatility is something that Mikel Arteta is talking about. Then Arteta, we're here to tell us that it's not only about the positions he can play, but as well the versatility will give us in attack and defense. Alex is a person with great human qualities and character, and I'm delighted that everyone has made his huge effort to bring Alex to the club. Obviously, when he says that, it's all about the versatility in there for you, because when you look at every team in the world, you must be having that player who is versatile. You get? When Kientian is injured, he comes in and plays. When you are lacking depth in the midfield, especially in the defensive cover, he can play in a midfield pivot, in a double midfield pivot. When Bukayo Saka is having a bad game, you can put on Zinchenko to come in and really play that side as an inverted winger off the right flank of the field in there for you. When you feel like you're really having a result and you want to maintain it, and you feel like Emile Smith Rowe or Martinelli are not tracking back very well to give you defensive cover, you can play Zinchenko as a left winger to really give cover to Kientieni or Nuno Tavares. When you feel like you want to add more steel in the midfield attacking area, and you feel like Odegaard is tired, you can really take him into that area, because Mikel Arteta told us yesterday that in the press conference after beating Orlando City that he was a number 10. A number 10 plays behind the number 9. That's it. So this guy is so much talented, and Arsenal are really getting themselves a talent. He's a talent. And to me, I really believe that at 30 million, that's an absolute steal. I think he would have gone for like 50 million pounds, because this player is really talented. But Arsenal have gotten themselves a very good signing in there for you, at a side which goes by names of Man City, and from a side which goes by Man City, and this guy is really for World Cup in there for you. Now, Zinchenko had to say the following on Arteta. I would say it's the most important role in my decision to sign for Arsenal, because I've known Mr. for a while. I used to work with him at Man City. Since the first thing at City, I knew that he's going to be a good manager in the for you. So the player has belief in Mikel Arteta, and this shows you the Mikel Arteta factor in bringing these signings at Arsenal. The Mikel Arteta factor is so much immense to bring in these players at Arsenal in there for you, because every player is throwing only sweet nothings, hails to Mikel Arteta. And when I really got to know how this is a Mikel Arteta factor and influence, is when, obviously, when Gabriel Jesus came in through. You know, the teams that wanted Gabriel Jesus were far much well positioned than Arsenal. They're in the Premier League. You get? They were everywhere. They had the money. They could even pay more than Arsenal. But guess what? The player chose Arsenal because of Mikel Arteta. It shows you how good Mikel Arteta is, and I think his administrative tongue is really so much good, and he has that convincing tongue, by the way. And I think on the field of play, he really puts up what we call drills that these players really enjoy. And the way he handles these players, trust me, is really so much good and keeps them in a know of knowing that, all right, we are really going to come here to do the needful in there for you. Now, He continued to say the following on Arteta: the way he can see football, especially, I was watching the last season of Arsenal's games and I was really enjoying it. You can see in the style, the picture of the game, so I would love to see it while playing and being involved in it. Obviously, Arsenal really played very well. Ever since Arsene Wenger left, Arsenal had not yet gotten a manager who is really going to give them the best of shape at Arsenal. Now you can really know the real plan for Arsenal, especially with Mikel Arteta, where he's building and going. Obviously, Arsenal played a very beautiful game of football last season in the For You. Apart from it lacking squad depth, Arsenal was really good. It was really good. When you see the squad they had and the way it matched Liverpool and Man City, especially in the second round, leave alone the first round because Arsenal was beaten to pulps. Man City beat them 5-0 and Liverpool beat them by 4-0. But when they went to Emirates, Arsenal, if it was not the mistake, I call it even stupid, mistake that was done by Gabriel Magalhaes to get hold of Gabriel Jesus at the center and then was regarded, Arsenal had really come into that game. It was 1-1 and Arsenal were really attacking minute after minute and they were really looking to get a winner. Look at the game of Liverpool. The game of Liverpool, the only reason Liverpool won it 2-0 at the Emirates, Arsenal never had the centre forward to bury those chances. And trust me, with Gabriel Jesus with them, it's really going to be very hard for any team to go to the fortress of Emirates and really get points there. They're really going to make it hard for any opponent and any manager to get points at the Emirates is going to think out of the world. He's got to scratch his head left, right, and center in the For You. But this is what I like. I would like to compete. I support Manchester United. I would like to compete with teams like Arsenal when they're really at the levels. Because when Arsenal has a very good manager and is having very good team, very good players, that means even teams like Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Spurs will go ahead and really up their quality in the For You. So when you're playing in a league, when the teams that are above you are really less in quality, competition is not stiff. So this season is going to be the most competitive season I've ever seen in the Premier League because we're having 6 teams that are really so much good with elite coaches, and we are going to wait and see where this season is going to end from because 6 teams battling for 4 positions to win the Champions League. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait for this season in the For You. Then Oleksandr Zinchenko on Arteta. The way we were working together at Man City, I was so impressed. I remember how many times we were working hard in the training sessions and then straight after with individual staff. I took a lot from the manager and I hope I can take even more in there For You. Now, he's at the disposal of the manager of Arsenal and he's on the training ground with him. He's going to be his manager left, right, and center. And obviously, he has him in his reach. So, Zinchenko is really excited to play for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. And it all shows you that it's a Mikel Arteta factor again. Thank you, Kamia Joel, for watching in. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Then, Zinchenko had this to say about Gabriel Jesus. To be honest, we are close to each other and I love him so much. He's my big friend and I would like to say he was involved in the discussions and all these big things. So, he's told me a lot of good things about this amazing club and about this atmosphere. So, Mikel Arteta knew that to convince Zinchenko to come in here at Arsenal, you have to get a player like Gabriel Jesus, who was at Man City formerly, and now he's at Arsenal, to really talk to this guy, you get? So they got into a conversation, a dialogue that really resulted into convincing Zinchenko to come to Arsenal in there For You. And obviously, Mikel Arteta, the big man, started the conversation and then told Gabriel Jesus to get into the conversation, convinced him to join Arsenal in the For You. A very good signing, and he comes at the club in the For You that is really on a high or on a rise. It is on a rise in there For You. Then Zinchenko, on if he was on phone with Jesus the last few days, I'm always in touch with him even when he was at City. or when he left. So I was always with him in there for you. So Zinchenko is really coming out and letting us know that obviously he has been talking to a man who goes by the name of Gabriel Jesus in there for you at the side, which goes by the name of Arsenal in there for you. Zinchenko on his best position, whenever the manager is going to see me on the pitches, it's the simple answer, but it's true. Even if the manager tells me one day I need to be a goalkeeper, I'll be there. Obviously, this is a very much reliable servant, a servant who is here to serve his master, who goes by names of Mikel Arteta. It looks like this guy is all around, because he said that even if the manager tells me that tomorrow I want you to be in goal, I'll obviously go there and be in goal. That's what Zinchenko is telling us. So it shows you how much he's so much loyal to Mikel Arteta in there for you. And if I told you are building big things at the club, these are things you need to do. You need to go ahead and really get players like Zinchenko to your club in there for you, who are really willing to do everything that the manager is telling them, not to oppose. Manchester United last season, Ralf Rangnick told them that, please, we are going to be playing the pressing game, and they said, no, we're not going to play a pressing game. So that is indiscipline of the highest order. If at all you are going to set up a team that is going to win, players have to be disciplined, and they must see you as their boss. Whatever you tell them is what they're supposed to go and do onto the field of play. Zinchenko, on what Mikel Arteta has told him about his role. Yes, we spoke about my role in this team, but I would like to keep it private, and then we are going to see. All right. He's very loyal to the manager, because he cannot come out and really let out the cat out of the bag, because if he believes the discussions they had are really so much private. You get? What if he comes out and tells you that he told me that he's going to play in the central midfield, and then he plays the rest of the season as a left back? So that means he would have lied. So I think they really have plans together, and let's wait and see how they're going to execute those plans together on the field of play in there for you. And I really believe that he's going to play in that game of Chelsea. He might really get some minutes. That is Zinchenko in there for you. Then Zinchenko, he said, I'm not just here to waste my time, the time of Arsenal, because the club is always in front of everyone. I'm here to achieve big things and hope we can win some titles. And I hope we are going to fight for every title in which we are going to be involved. All right, guys. This is a right mentality of a player, because he's the captain of Ukraine. He's here to see his team win, and he has been winning at Man City 4 Premier League titles, 4 League Cups, and 1 FA Cup in his spell of 6 years he has spent at Man City. He has now won close to 9 trophies. He played the Champions League final. That is a man who goes by names of Zinchenko. And to me, Zinchenko comes in at Arsenal with a lot of winning mentality, adding it to that of a player who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus. It's really going to be a compact winning mentality at Arsenal. And I saw Ramsdale say that when you bring in a player like Gabriel Jesus at Arsenal, even if he gets us just 1% into our mindsets, as far as winning is concerned, that is enough. He said he's not going to do everything, but we are supposed to do everything as a team. But his coming in is going to fire up our dressing room. Now, a second person has been brought in with the same legacy and winning mentality as that of Gabriel Jesus at Arsenal, who goes by names of Zinchenko, and Arsenal players are really so much okay with this. And Zinchenko is saying, I'm not here to just waste my time and the time of Arsenal, because the club is always in front of everyone. I'm here to achieve big things and hope we can win some titles. Obviously, they are here to win, because winning has been something they've been used to. So, trust me, Arsenal will go in for a trophy this season, trust me, and they will win for Arsenal. And guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I really believe like at a point X, United and Arsenal are going to play the UEFA Europa League finale next year. Are you seeing? For me, I'm not a prophet, but I'm seeing it. Are you seeing it as I'm seeing it? Arsenal and United are really going to go ahead and play into the UEFA Europa League finale. What a finale it will be, and I can't wait to see United and Arsenal tussle it out in the final in there for you. So Zinchenko when I hate to tell us that I'm ready for another challenge. Even from the last season, I was watching the Arsenal games and I could smell it's coming. You know, the team is growing up so quickly, and I think it's time. It's time to do our best to achieve something big. Obviously, when he says that the team is growing so quickly, it is. It is. Mikel Arteta is really doing a very fantastic job at Arsenal. Obviously, he came in 2020. He coached the first half of the season, through the last half of the season. From January to May, he won an FA Cup. He won the Community Shield in the for you. And then the next season, he accomplished 8th. Then the previous season, they've just concluded 2021-2022. Arsenal finished in the 5th position. Obviously, they had a chance to play in the UEFA Champions League, but because their players let them down, because of their mentality, they are lacking. And that's why Arsenal fans should be so much happy for the coming in of Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko, because they won't give up. They won't give up. I read a story of Gabriel Jesus saying that recently in my Brazilian national team, I had to go on and play left back because my teammate had an injury. You get? Showing you that his mindset is built on really playing anywhere on the field of play, provided the manager puts you there. The same applies to Zinchenko, telling you in his first interview with Arsenal that even if the manager tells me to go and be a goalkeeper, I'll go and play as a goalkeeper. That is a player you want with that mindset, because when he steps on the field of play, he knows that he's coming to win. No losing in his plan. He's thinking of win-win situations. What is signing for Arsenal, guys? Smash the like button. Smash it for this guy Zinchenko as you welcome him at the side which goes by names of Arsenal, because Arsenal have got themselves a really talented player. Zinchenko, on being Arsenal's second Ukraine after Oleksandr Zinchenko, he said, "I'm so proud, to be honest. He's absolutely a Ukrainian legend, and unfortunately, I don't know him personally. I didn't have the opportunity yet, but I heard a lot of the good things about him, and I'm proud of him." So he's here to get the job done. He's the second Ukrainian to play for Arsenal, and is happy to see to it that he is really taking that mantle in there for you. Oleksandr Zinchenko on wearing the Arsenal kit, 100%. I'm looking forward to it. You found that picture from 8 or 9 years ago wearing the t-shirt. I remember exactly that day. I really liked how it suited me. I really enjoy it. Even now, sitting with you. So this Zinchenko guy, he's a player that supported Arsenal way back when I was still young. I saw a photo of him really trending on Twitter when he was really at 8 or 9, as he said, when he was really in Ukraine, and he was donning into that shirt of Arsenal. So finally, how many years after? 16 years later, he now gets into that full jersey of Arsenal in there for you. That is Zinchenko for a side which goes by names of Arsenal, and you should welcome him by smashing this video to 100 likes. 100 likes for this video in there, you guys that are really watching in. Then Zinchenko on putting the Arsenal shirt on the meeting and meeting his teammates in there for you. He said, "It's unbelievable. Honestly, like I said, it's a dream come true, and since I was a kid, I couldn't even dream about it, but now it's time. So I'm so happy in there for you." So Arsenal is bringing in players with the right mentality that really want to see Arsenal win and really go to that level in there. Smash the like button, guys. Welcome Zinchenko into the comment section below, and please endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, I'm having, before I really take you to the footage of Zinchenko, how he signed with Arsenal, how he was really with Mikel Arteta, how he met his fellow Arsenal players in the for you. Allow me, say or read out the comments that you guys have put in the comment section below. I'm having Sunday Charles, thanks for the updates. Then there is Atanda Ajibola. I'm so impressed that I see Oleksandr Zinchenko in Arsenal jersey. Then I'm having Manuel. He's saying okay in there for you. Now, let me put this poll. Where do you think Mikel Arteta is going to play Zinchenko? Where do you think Arteta will play Zinchenko? All right. I'm having 4 options. Left back, left wing, we are having in the midfield, central midfield, central midfield, central midfield, central midfield, and all right wing. All right. The question is up there for you guys. Tell me where you think Mikel Arteta is going to play this lad who goes by the names of Zinchenko in there for you. Is he going to play him as a left back, left winger, on the left wing, on the right wing, all central midfield in there for you? So let me know where you think Mikel Arteta is going to play this guy. Over to you, and let me see your votes flocking into the live chat in there for you. Now let's get into what it was when this guy was coming in at Arsenal in there for you. Now, oh my God, Arsenal really gave him what he really wanted, because they really gave him a private jet. He was flown into Orlando on a private jet. You see him there. That is Zinchenko on a private jet there at the side which goes by names of Arsenal. Then that is Zinchenko signing for side which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. I think you see it in there for you. That is Zinchenko signing for Arsenal. The lad holding the pen and down into that black away jersey for Arsenal. Zinchenko. Then Zinchenko on the plane to Orlando where Arsenal was. Now that's Zinchenko putting on that red jersey for Arsenal in there for you, that most of you had not yet seen, because the photos trending are for Zinchenko into that black jersey in there for you. Smash the like button. Mikel Arteta, the boss, with Zinchenko obviously in there trying to get him on paper, to put pen to paper to sign for Arsenal. That is Zinchenko, all smiles into that black jersey for Arsenal, posing for a photo in that black jersey of Arsenal outside the private jet that really brought him down to a side which goes by the names of Orlando. Hector Bellerin meeting Zinchenko and Frimpong in there for you. This is a segment where he met his fellow players in there for you. That is Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko in there for you. Gabriel Jesus giving him a warm hug, and they finally met. From Man City and now at Arsenal in there for you. These boys really love one another. Zinchenko sitting on the doorway of the plane, on the stairs of the plane. That is Zinchenko as soon as he arrived in Orlando. Another photo in there for you. Zinchenko donned into that black jersey of Arsenal. I think it's so much lovely for him. Then sitting in the lounge of the hotel where Arsenal is. Finally, Zinchenko with Arteta and Edu, the technical director of Arsenal, posing for a photo after really putting pen to paper to a contract that he signed of 5 years that is going to see him at Arsenal. Sorry, it's 4 years. That's going to keep him at Arsenal for the next 4 years. Zinchenko putting pen to paper into that red jersey on the plane for you. Meeting Mikel Arteta, that is Zinchenko. He's the man of the moment, and Arsenal really celebrating him. That is Zinchenko for you, coming in to give you those vibes that you guys are really so much waiting for. That is Mikel Arteta and Zinchenko in there for you, doing the needful and really hugging one another. Then he meets, this is Balogun in the mix, meeting them at the hotel. That is Zinchenko, the man of the moment. With Arteta, already old friends, finally meeting at Arsenal in there for you. Gabriel Jesus with Zinchenko, trying really to go ahead and really greet themselves. I think they have their style of greeting. You see how they're greeting themselves? So he really made them the players, and really he was so happy. That is Zinchenko, facade which goes by the names of Arsenal. That's him with Arteta. This is him with the technical director of Arsenal, trying to go ahead and really make it happen. Zinchenko in Orlando City, and now full technical bench of Arsenal meeting Zinchenko in there for you. I think they repeated some photos, but obviously Zinchenko is an Arsenal player, and I think you've really enjoyed that slide of photos that the website of Arsenal has really brought us as far as Zinchenko is concerned, and how he made these Arsenal players in there for you. Go ahead, smash the like button for Zinchenko. Welcome him to the side which goes by the names of Arsenal, because it's time to really know that you can't live without Zinchenko. Zinchenko is the 50th signing of Arsenal in there for you. He has come in with a vibe that everyone can't even believe about it, but he's a lad that is how many years of age? Zinchenko is 25 years of age. He comes in at Arsenal to play a very big role into the team of Arsenal in there for you. So welcome Zinchenko at Arsenal, and guys, make it a point to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. How many likes for Zinchenko? Only 19. Let's smash it close to 100. Let's get 100 likes of Zinchenko joining a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. I'm having Isaiah Hassan, great move for Arsenal. I think he should be played as left back. Obviously, that's one of the positions that's going to play in there for you, because they've brought him after missing out on Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro Martinez went to Manchester United, and they know that Kian Tierney is an injury-prone player, and as we speak right about now, Kian Tierney is still injured since last season. Can you imagine? So Zinchenko comes in to give you a good defensive cover onto that left back area of the defense. Then we are having Bright Bayin. Hey, Mr. David. He's Bright from Uganda. I'm so happy for that update. What number is he going to put on? Obviously, shirt number 35. Let me go to the website and bring you the shirt number of Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Let me bring you Zinchenko and his shirt number. They've put it out. I don't know whether they put him up here. Not in defenders. So far, not in midfielders. Not in forwards too. But there is something I have on Twitter. When Zinchenko has been given shirt number 35. Let me show it on the screen. Zinchenko has been given shirt number 35. Let me show it to you in here for you. All right. You see it on your screen? That is Zinchenko. They've given him shirt number 35, and that's what he's going to put on at Arsenal in there for you. That is Zinchenko for you, shirt number 35. That's what Arsenal has really gone ahead to give Zinchenko, their new signing of the summer, making it 5 arrivals at Arsenal in there for you. The first signing was Matt Turner. The second signing, Marquinhos. Third signing, Fabio Vieira. Fourth signing, Gabriel Jesus. And now, finally, fifth signing is Zinchenko. Who is next, guys? Who is coming in next? Is it Tielemans? Is it Lucas Paqueta? Is it Ekanji? Is it Athamelo? Is it Paqueta? So, I don't know who is next, guys, but you can as well brief me according to you. Who do you think Arsenal is signing next in there for you after bringing in Oleksandr Zinchenko? Then I'm having Cloud saying, nice, thank you for watching in, Cloud. Kamia Joel, left wing, obviously. You think he's going to play as a left winger. Then Muhammad Sam Conte, for me, I will like him to play at the central midfield. Obviously, his stats are better than those of Granit Xhaka, and I know he can really go ahead and play that position very well. So thank you guys for watching. Again, smash the like button, comment, and share. Welcome a man who goes by the names of Zinchenko in here, the side which goes by the names of Arsenal. And let me end this poll and see how you guys have voted for Zinchenko and where do you want him to play in there for you. The results are all right. 50% want him to play at left back, 40% want him to play at the left wing, 10% want him to play in the central midfield, and 0 want him to play on the right wing in the for you. So thank you guys for voting in. It has been nice having you to this channel. Always and always keeping it Rokani Media Football, and thank you for welcoming Zinchenko to a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. Zinchenko finally is a Ghana, and welcome him to a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. A sign out for now. See you later. Zinchenko, the new number 35 of Arsenal, has finally arrived at Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta is obviously happy. I sign out for now. See you later. Smash the like button, guys, like never before. I'm out.